This question is taken from the ENGAA 2020 Section 2 paper, and it is question 15. So we read, a trolley of mass 3 kilograms moves along a smooth track. Its displacement x at time t is given by this relationship, x equals 8 plus 40 plus 2t squared, where x is in meters and the time is in seconds. How much work is done on the trolley between times t equals 0 and t equals 5 seconds? So whenever you think work done, normally there's two things that can come up. Force times distance, or you could always look at what the energy is being converted into. So this trolley is moving along, and then most likely we'll need to just look at the change in its kinetic energy. So if we wanted to go force times distance way, then we'd need to differentiate this twice to get acceleration, and then we've got the force, and then we could multiply that by dx, but this is all seems really quite complicated, so we don't really want to do that. So the easier way would be to go work done is the change in the kinetic energy. So in order to get the change in kinetic energy, we have the mass, so we'll just need the velocities, and velocity is dx by dt, so we have 4 plus 4t here. So I want to factor a value of 4 out, because it's always good to take factors out in these types of exams, especially for calculations later where you want to possibly cancel things. So if we put this into our expression for the kinetic energy and then take the difference, then we have a half times 3 for the half times m, and then we take the factor of 4 out with 4 squared because it's v squared. Then we have the 1 plus 5 squared, 5 being the 5 seconds, minus 1 plus 0 squared, which is just 1 squared. So we could multiply this all out, but we'd first want to maybe simplify to make life easier for ourselves. So if we notice, this is a difference of 2 squares, so we can do 3 times 8, so 4 squared over 2, and then times 7 times 5. So that's 6 plus 1 and 6 minus 1. So how we multiply this will also save us time. So easier ones to do are then 3 times 8, which is 24, times 5 is 120, and then times 7 is 840 joules. Again, time is of the essence in these exams, so making sure calculations are as easy as possible is one of the most crucial skills that you can build on. So the answer is 840 joules is the work done. So this way we didn't need to do force times distance. We just saw its kinetic energy difference between the 2 points.